Hello and good afternoon. My name is Dion Okongo, an LX backend upcoming engineer, I would say. I'm so glad to be here and to pitch my project to you guys for you guys to review. So I'll just jump right ahead into it. So my project is about a task management system, and our tagline then is stay organized, stay productive, your tasks are managed. So for my team, I decided to go solo on this project, but it's keen to note that I've been working with a team initially for the previous project, and it was quite an amazing experience, quite a learning experience. I was able to see things from another person's perspective and understand and disagree and agree as we learn together. So for this project, I decided to go solo, and I have a few reasons why I'm doing this project and development alone. So first of all is the ability to do extensive research. So for while working with a group, of course, it's possible to do research, but uh, if you want to do in-depth research, then I think it's way easier or way more valuable if you do an extensive research alone. So my first reason is I want to be able to do extensive research on the technologies that I'll be able to use, on the programs that I'll write. And my second reason is to also enhance my problem solving skills at an individual level, because I recognize that, of course, even when you work with the challenges, there are times that you need to work alone. And that is something I'm looking to improve on as per this project. So just to improve on how to solve problems individually, while especially working on a project on the task that you're given. Essentially, before you reach out to a team member for assistance, how do you try and solve the problem right just on your own? And then my third reason is for personalized learning. Of course, while working alone, I want to tailor my experience to just be for me to be able to do the research, to be able to, grasp new concepts, to learn something just on my own. And then if I discover that there is a part that I need help, of course, we have peers around, so I'll be able to reach out to just, be able to now request for assistance from other peers. So that's why I decided to go solo, just to be able to do in-depth research, enhance my problem solving skills, as well as personalize my learning to tailor it to meet some of the needs that I have for this project. It's on what my project is about. So it's a bit of a personal project, and it is something that most people have done out there, but maybe from my view of perspective, I do not find there's existing solutions taking care of some of the very personal needs that I have for task management system. So for my case, I have often faced challenges in organizing and prioritizing tasks. This is both at work and at home. So sometimes, of course, I do plan my day and picture how the day is going to look like. But now the problem comes in when you're prioritizing or when you're prioritizing this task and you need to decide which one comes before which other one. And if I fail to prioritize this task, I realize that at the end of the day, either I have forgotten to do a task that was of high priority, or at the end of the day, I have done a minimalistic task at the expense of a high priority one. So perspective enhance my project. So then my idea or my solution is to come up with a task management system. So for a bit more personal tasks, not just the team task, but your own task, whether at workplace, whether at home, whether with family, whichever task you'd want to plan and probably would not want to put out there on Trello because they're personal, or any other task management system that is out there. So for my solution, then my task management system, it is designed to streamline the process of organizing and prioritizing tasks to ensure that at the end of the day, you achieve your goal of the day, and you also don't forget some of the most critical tasks that you're supposed to perform just within the day. So then, first of all, my solution would of course, cover the setting priority bit, which I'm very heavy on, so that I know that at the beginning of the day, these are the critical tasks, the high priority ones that I need to start with, and then go to the medium task, and then finally the low priority one before the end of the day. And then I also figure out how to give them timelines, of course, allocate time, and see which one needs to come before which ones are due before which other ones. So that's on my learning objectives. So for my learning objectives, of course, for this period that we have started specialization, we have done APIs, we have done storage, we have done file management. And of course, this project aim is to just dive deeper into this and see now if I'm able to apply the knowledge I've been learning from right from the start of this specialization up until now. So the first bit that I'm looking to capture or to apply the knowledge I have is on RESTful APIs. The other bit is, of course, still with Express.js. The other one is for storage, MongoDB. And in terms of the technologies that would be used for this project, so we have Node.js, which is a JavaScript runtime environment to be used on the server side. So the first one is Node.js. The second one is Express.js for the APIs, and of course MongoDB for storage, Redis, as we had mentioned, for caching, and of course JSON Web Tokens, and Babel and React. So for front end, I would use React, but for the back end, I would use just the four mentioned technologies. So I'm looking, of course, I have I have knowledge on some of them, but I definitely need to do again research, advance, so that I'm able to come up with something concrete. And from a learning perspective, I'm very excited to explore that. And of course, the challenges that I have already identified so far, so these ones are not the ones that would probably happen, but these are speculation of challenges. Some of them are, for example, on project delivery, we have 1 month, so the 2 weeks that we have used so far is for just you to identify your idea, plan that idea, schedule it, identify some of the resources that you need to use, but we have a month. We were given a month. So there's a bit of a time constraint in case I wanted to do a very comprehensive application. And the other one, of course, is, as I had mentioned earlier, is the knowledge on the technologies that we would use. So some of them we have learned, some of them I would need to take time and do a bit more research and see how to apply the knowledge that I would learn there to develop my application. And of course, for the application now, when you are integrating the backend, the APIs, and the front end so that they're able to communicate, there could be a bit of complexities there. So that is also a challenge that could be experienced. And of course, the other one is in terms of user experience. How do I capture user journeys to ensure that I have a very simple application that is very easy to use, and users do not always need the developer to be there for them to ask questions and be able to understand what exactly they need to do on the application. So on scheduling this project, of course, as I have mentioned, we have 27 days to be precise this week. As of today, we're supposed to submit the pitch for the project, your idea, and the planning and the scheduling. So in terms of my scheduling, I've been able to come up with a project schedule I used Trello, the technology. So I've been able to schedule for week 1, how I plan to do, set up the development environment, the web front end. Also, of course, in terms of backend setup, we would have the developer user authenticator. So some of the pages and the dashboards that I would need to have for my project. So I would have to have, of course, a login page, a sign up page. I would also have to have the task creation model and also task scheduling to see which ones are high priority, which ones are medium, and again, which ones are low priority. Of course, for user profile, for a user to be able to manage their account, and the settings page, of course, if you need to do a few settings. So these ones, I have it as well. I have worked on a few designs, a few wireframes via Figma, and I'm hoping that I complete this before the end of the day so that as of tomorrow, I start now the development work.